I'm Gregory Peck, and the following is a pre-recorded, paid political announcement. But it is a message of vital interest to every American who cherishes his right to vote. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Senator Hubert Humphrey, the Democratic candidate for the office of Vice President of the United States.
The presidential election campaign is very nearly over. Before long, you and millions of your fellow Americans will be going to the polls to cast your ballot for the candidates of your choice. And in doing so, you will be demonstrating your faith in our democracy and America. But in these last few hours, however, I must warn you that there are some misguided persons who are trying to deny you this choice. You may have heard of something called Operation Eagle Eye. Well, a better name for it would be Operation Evil Eye, because it is a Goldwater Republican program directed towards preventing you and many of your neighbors from taking part in this election. One of its objectives is to create delays at the polling places, in the hope, of course, that you and others will get tired of waiting in line and leave without voting. Another objective is just to cause plenty of confusion, in the hope that you and others will make mistakes and spoil your ballots and lose your votes. A third objective is to frighten you and others by frivolously challenging your right to vote or capriciously suggesting that you may have violated some law. Now, this operation was started by the Republicans on October the 13th. Since then, it has been launched in nearly every state in the Union. In Minnesota, 7 pages of instructions were given to those taking part in Operation Eagle Eye. It frankly states to the Republican worker, your job is partisan. When it is in your party's interest, it says, insist that the laws be followed, but let the other party look out for their own interest. In Washington, D.C., the Republican chairman stated that he was going to hire guards to challenge voters at the polls, but would not challenge well-dressed voters, whatever that means. In Ohio, the Secretary of State, a Republican, revealed that members of his own party were planning under the guise of Operation Eagle Eye to systematically harass voters by frivolous challenges. In Florida, leaders of the same program asked the governor to deputize their workers so they could function as state officials on Election Day. In Los Angeles, we have learned, the members of the John Birch Society planned to station themselves on the outskirts of polling areas to question voters as they approached and to try to frighten them away from the polls. Near San Francisco, in an area where many naturalized citizens live, a handbill was circulated, and it read, "Warning, you may be voting illegally," and it was signed by the Alameda County Republican Precinct Organization. From every corner of the country, the activities of Operation Eagle Eye have been the same, to create delays, confusion, and fear. So wherever you live, I hope you will not be one of its victims. Don't let Operation Eagle Eye take away the right to cast your ballot for the candidate of your choice.
When you're in the voting booth on November 3rd, keep this in mind. America is stronger and more prosperous than ever before, and we're at peace. Vote for President Johnson on November 3rd. The stakes are too high for you to stay home.
This is the CBS Television Network.